good. Hopefully I don't have any issues with getting everybody on and getting things going. So we'll give it a minute here for people to hop on. I feel like my hair is all funky today, but I have crazy events this weekend, so I thought I would be proactive and try to do my hair before. Okay, let me see here. Okay, come on. Oh, perfect. There we go. Hi guys. Now I'm seeing everybody. It was so crazy. I could not get logged on. It was so stupid. But maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that means we have lots of really good energy in the room, and it just means that we're going to have an even more amazing night than usual. So, all right, guys, I'll give it some time. Welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday. Happy Tiny Friday. Thanks for the stars, April, and tell your son congratulations, April, on graduation. So awesome. All right, guys, so we'll give it some time. Yes, Angela, I'm okay. I saw some people comment, is this real? Is this really happening? Yes, it's really happening. What happens is I try to get logged on and my Wi-Fi sucks where I live, and so I have to log off Wi-Fi. Anyway, it's a whole ordeal. So anyway, we'll give it some time here. Hi, Mom. Nice to see you on. All right, I'm going to do a few shout outs. Say hello. So we'll see here. Hi, Tammy. I love seeing you guys. Hi, Nicola. So awesome. Oh, hi, Rachel. Thank you. I curled my hair today. I went blonder, so I love going lighter for summer. It just, I don't know. I love the summer. I love the spring, and I love to do changes so that I have seasonal depression. So I don't know about you guys. Do you have seasonal depression? When it gets gloomy and yucky here in Utah, I don't want to do anything. I just want to lay on my couch. I don't want to get up. I want to eat all this junk. Anyway, so the lighter the hair, I don't know. I just feel like it's fun for summer. So anyway, all right, we'll keep on going here. Let's see. Hey, Dustin. I love seeing the guys on here. Thank you for being here. And let's see. Teresa Espinoza. Hi, Teresa. Linda. Hi, Janelle. Good to see you, hon. Oh, hi, Chris. Love ya. Thanks for being on here. My gosh, you guys are so awesome. Hi, Mackenzie. You guys, I love seeing all of these regular peeps and new peeps. Holy smokes. Katie said, yes, I have seasonal depression as well. I live in Vermont. The struggle is real. Oh my gosh, I can imagine. I have some friends that actually live here that lived in Vermont, and I've never been east to the East Coast, but I would love to go regardless of the time of year. It would be really cool to see. But anyway, all right, let's see. Hi, Mocha. I saw your post today, honey. I hope you're doing well. Sending you lots of well wishes, lots of good energy coming your way for sure. So let's see who else is on. Hi, Michael. It's been a while. Good to see you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, yes, I need to come get that bulb. I'm glad you reminded me. My life is crazy. So as soon as I can get a minute, I will come get that bulb from you for sure. So let's see. Hang on. I got to turn off my notifications. Give me 1 second. That way we're not getting all of that background noise and stuff. So, okay, there we go. All right, guys, let's see. My gosh, I love it. Oh, my hubby says photography trip for fall colors. Yes, be so fun. So fun. Oh, Mocha, I'm glad you're relaxing, hon. So glad. Janelle said, I hear you have been meeting a lot of my family and friends here and from the other side. Yes, I have. Thank you, guys. And thank you for everyone that shares this live. Thank you if you refer people to come see me. It does not go unnoticed, I promise. I feel like karma and good energy, what goes around comes around, right? So, you know, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. The universe works in that way. So just know that I appreciate and I love you all for everything that you do, you know, to help me, because I love to ultimately return the favor and help you. So, okay. All right. So If you're new, let me just quickly go over how we do readings. Ultimately, I use tarot, but at the end of the day, I basically do your reading based off of my intuition, my psyche, and then also my mediumship. And that's the ability to connect with people who have crossed over. So, as we go, as many who are always on my live or have been on my live before, it seems like every night now we've been getting connections with loved ones who have crossed over. So, oh, thanks, Jill. Yes, look, I got my nails done today. Woo woo. They're not bright yellow anymore. They were like super bright yellow and black. It was crazy, but okay, so the way the readings work, I need 2 numbers between 1 and 25. And with those numbers, I need to know if you would like a general reading or if you have a very specific topic question that you're wanting to ask. So you'll notice, like if you see Heather Wilson is put 13 and 21 and life. That's pretty broad. So Heather, life, we could do just a general, right? General is basically what I'm kind of immediately seeing and immediately connecting. So it could be anything from your health, it could be your job, your career. I mean, it could be anything. So if you just kind of like a general and kind of see what I pick up on, then put your 2 numbers and then put general next to it. I also pull Oracle, and Oracle is kind of like a really nice 1 sentence fortune cookie, but Oracle is so fun. It's kind of a fun confirmation of things going on in your life, validation, or even inspiration for the future. And every time we pulled Oracle, it fits so perfect. And I'll elaborate. I won't just read it. I'll elaborate on what I'm seeing or feeling or hearing. So let's see, that's tarot, that's Oracle. Also, please comment, but only comment ever so often, because if you block up the feed, others can't get their comments in, and then it's a struggle for them, and I want to make sure that we give everybody that same respect. So the best way I tell people is put your comment in with what you want or what numbers, and then after I'm done reading that person, then put your numbers in again, because the comments do get lost. I don't know if you've ever done a live, but comments go up and then they disappear. So if you only comment one time, chances are I won't see it. Okay, so that's kind of a huge quick overview, I guess, if you will. So let's see, I think I got everything that I can think of. I swear some nights my brain is rattled, and I've had so much going on in my life and my personal life that I seriously can't keep anything straight. So, all right. Okay. Oh, you guys are so awesome. I love your comments. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and, we'll start with the first reading, and then I want to tell you a little bit about the Mother's Day special that I'm running right now. So that way, if you haven't seen the post, then you can hear it, and if you're interested, take advantage of the savings for a 1-hour private reading. All right, okay, so let's grab my first person here. And, oh, one more thing. This is completely random. I just pick whoever I'm drawn to. So please, please, please don't take it personal if I don't pick you. It's not anything that, I'm judging, or it's all based on what I'm feeling and who I'm drawn to. So I know some people get frustrated, and I feel bad. If I could do every single one of you, I would, but holy smokes, we'd be here all night, right? And I would be exhausted. Okay, let's see. Oh goodness, I'm reading some of the comments. It cracked me up. Okay. Okay, just kind of fill in what and who I'm drawn to here. So, okay. And I'm going to pin the comments, so you'll notice when I pin the comment. That way I don't lose it, and the person knows who I have picked. If I pick you, please comment hello, comment I'm here, whatever you'd like, just so I know that you're going to hear your reading. Okay, so Gina O'Keefe. Gina is 6 and 12, and Gina would like a general reading. Okay, so Gina, if you're here, my friend, just say hello, hi, I'm here, whichever you prefer. And I'll start pulling your cards and watch for your comment. 6 and 12. Okay. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, Gina's here. All right. Okay, all right, Gina. So I'm going to show you what cards that you pulled with your 2 numbers. Your first card that pulled is the 4 of Wands, and that came out of the deck upside down, or what we call a shadow seer. So anytime a, my gosh, my brain, anytime a card comes out of the deck upside down, it represents your shadow work. Shadow work is basically anything that you're working on to better yourself. Shadow work can be just stuff you're working on with your health, you know, wanting to lose weight, wanting to eat better, drink more water. It can also be any kind of trauma, anything you're dealing with in your past or present that you're really trying to overcome or really heal from. So that's what shadow work is. And I saw Lori Clausen. Lori, you will want to pick 2 numbers, hun, between 1 and 25. The deck has 76 cards. If I had to count to 76, I would shoot myself. We'd be here all night. So, okay. All right. So, Gina, your second card is the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. So, anytime that someone requests a general reading, it basically lets me know that we're going to just focus on whatever I am drawn to. So, whether this be about your health, whether this be about your job, relationships, anything that I feel like I see right away. So I'm going to focus on your cards, Gina, and being that you are my first one tonight, just give me a minute here. Okay, so what I really feel for you, Gina, what I'm really drawn to, what I feel like I'm seeing right away, is I just feel like okay. I'm trying to really focus if this is on one particular subject or if I'm drawn to another, because I feel like I'm going both ways. But I just, okay, I'm going to go more towards your relationships, because I feel like that what I was doing is I was going 2 ways. I was going towards your job and I was going towards relationships. So, but I feel like right now, I really feel like it's more relationship. I really feel like you are having, I just feel like I see some issues going on in whether it be with friends or whether it be with family, but I feel like it's your tight-knit circle of people that you, hang out with or that you do things with. I just feel like there's this really strange kind of, mixed energy going on with that circle of friends or that circle of family. I feel like maybe you are kind of in the middle of it and kind of seeing, certain sides, and I feel like you may be torn between one side or the other, and I just feel that there may be some tension with this friendship or tension with work friendship, because I kept going towards work, and I don't know if you work, but I just feel that there's something to do with your job, because I keep going that direction. And you're more than welcome to share and validate. But I feel like you also have Gina, I feel like you have this amazing kind of independence about you. I feel like you have this drive to be stable. I feel like you have this drive to, be a very powerful woman, to make your own money, to not depend on people. Just feeling grateful for, your skills and what you do. And so I feel like that sometimes when you're in these crazy situations with negativity, I feel like you may be very overwhelmed. So, reason why I'm bringing this all up is because I feel like you've got to really be careful and not get drawn into the drama, not get drawn into the negativity, and really don't worry about playing sides, but just being there, right? Just being that friend. And I don't know why I feel like that some of this may be involved with people at work or, outside of the home, but I just keep being pulled both directions. So, final thoughts, final thing for you, Gina. I just feel like the best thing for you to do is to focus on yourself, focus on your amazing independence, and not worry about the negativity and the drama going on. Okay. So I could go on and on because I feel like I saw so much that I seriously could have went both directions. So we'll kind of leave it at that for sure. Okay. All right. Oh, I love you guys. Okay. All right. Thank you, Gina. Thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing me to do your reading. I love to hear feedback. So hopefully that somehow resonated a little bit with you or what you've got going on in your life for sure. So, okay, just mixing up your cards, and I'm going to unpin that comment. Okay, whoops. Okay, Gina said I was supposed to work with a friend and we are no longer friends. Okay, and that could be very well why I was going both directions, right? With the friendship and then the work. So that makes a lot of sense. So thank you. Thank you for sharing and validating, because it helps me know that I'm not connecting with somebody else that is on the live as well. So, okay. I have moon water. Did you guys make moon water? I made moon water over the full moon that we just had. And moon water is amazing. If you've never made moon water, message me and I will tell you how to make moon water. And I'm telling you, it's good stuff. Even my husband will tell you. Okay, all right, guys, let's grab another tarot. We'll grab another person to do this for. Oh, I'm just reading comments. Oh, I love you, Samantha Moorhead. You're amazing, my friend. I was trying to see your rest of your comments. Oh, I love it. Thanks, Samantha. You guys make me feel so good. I love it. Okay. Oh, hi, Brenna. I love seeing my friends. That Brenna was my old lash lady. I miss you, Brenna. Nobody can do my lashes like you, my friend. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm going to pin this person. Okay, Crystal Huntsman. Crystal is 9 and 14 and work. Okay, you got it. Linda now message me, my friend, and I will give you instructions on how to make moon water for the next full moon, or you can do new moon too, but full moon's a good time to make moon water. My mother-in-law's on. I got my in-laws making moon water. It's awesome. I love it. See, that's not validation that moon water is amazing. I don't know what is. Okay. Oh, I love you, Brenna. Okay, so Crystal, I'm sorry if I missed your comment. Let me go back. Crystal Huntsman, if you are here, let me know. And let me just go back and make sure I didn't miss her comment. Okay. I hate Facebook and with the comments because they're so delayed. Okay, Crystal Huntsman, 9 and 14 and work. Okay, I'm going to count out Crystal's cards and I'll watch for your comment. Now, if you don't comment that you're here, I will go on to the next person, okay? 9 and 14. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, perfect. Crystal's here. Okay. I don't know what's going on. My comments are so slow coming in. It's kind of crazy. I'm telling you, it's the energy already in this room. Okay. All right. So, Crystal, your first card is the 9 of Pentacles. And your second card is the 3 of Pentacles. And that came out of the deck upside down, or what we again call the Shadow Seer. So, again, the Shadow Seer is based on your shadow work and stuff going on with you. Now, one thing I did notice for you, Crystal, is both cards are the same suit, if you will. They're both pentacles. So that tells me that whatever this is going on with work is so strongly on your mind. It's pulling a lot of your energy. So very rarely do we get the same suit. So it definitely is a strong significance that we need to focus on what's happening for you. All right, so I will take a look and focus on your 2 cards. Okay, so, okay, so I kind of will need you to answer, if you don't mind, Crystal. I basically need you to just validate if, yes or no, basically. So one thing I really felt like I was seeing, was I feel like I'm literally put in this setting, and I'm just going to tell you what I'm seeing, and then we'll go from there. So I feel like I'm seeing you literally in this setting at work. I feel like this is in the past, so I don't know if you've recently lost this job, but I feel like that I see you in this position of being very successful, just having lots of personal achievements in your job. And I feel like that I see other people being very kind of catty, being very jealous, being judgmental. I just feel like, that there was so much tension with this outside group, if you will, or others that were around you. That I feel like that either you lost the job or you're thinking of wanting to change your job. So please let me know if that's what's going on, because I just feel like you are so good at this particular skill that I feel like you may be intimidating others to the point where it's causing so much tension. So Crystal said yes, exactly. Okay, perfect. So I worry that it's going to cause you so much stress and anxiety that so did you quit, Crystal? Did you quit the job, or were you let go, if you don't mind being honest and very transparent and vulnerable? Because I feel like that I see you having changes, because I feel like the change is so necessary in order for you to be able to live a comfortable life. So, I feel that unfortunately so many people in this world get so intimidated, especially by a woman, right? I mean, it's sad, but women are so powerful that I feel like we can intimidate men or other women, specifically other women. I don't know what it is, but being in a work environment with other women, why is it get so catty? Why do women have to be so jealous, right? It's ridiculous, so like I was saying, I feel like if you're still there, I feel like a change needs to happen. If you're no longer there, I feel like I see this new opportunity coming. Not at this time. Recent FDA audit may close the business, and it's all on the fence at this time. Okay, perfect. Okay, so here's the thing. I feel like I do see you changing jobs. I feel like I see you changing even new, whole new scope of your job, whole new role of what you're doing. I would not be surprised if you see this happen in the next, I keep seeing like nine weeks, which, you know, I know that sounds weird, but that would be what, 2 months, a little over 2 months. So whatever, April, May, so June, end of June, I feel like for whatever reason, that time is so significant for change for you. So keep your options open. Keep a very positive attitude, because I feel like that's going to be so key for you to find exactly what you need in order to be happy and living comfortably and not feeling like you're walking on eggshells, right? Nobody likes to go to work and feel like that at all. So, okay. All right. So I hope, Alyssa, I need to call, Kate. Yeah. Call me, Alyssa. I'll let you know. You can call me when I'm done for sure. So I hope that helped you, Crystal. I just feel like that this change is so important for you. And I feel like no matter where you go, you are going to be absolutely amazing. And don't let the haters hate, right? Screw the haters, because ultimately you do you. So Crystal said, June is our deadline for FDA. Thank you for everything. You're welcome. That's perfect. If June is the deadline, then I feel like that's where that change is coming. So that just validated exactly what I was saying. So thank you for sharing that information for sure. Okay. All right. Thank you, Crystal. I'm going to unpin Crystal's comment. I always struggle with it. I don't know what the hell. Okay. All right, guys. So let's go on. You know what? Let's pull an oracle card. So oracle, I need one number. I think I forgot to say this. So if you'd like an oracle card pulled, I need one number between 1 and 44. So it's a little bit bigger. So one number between 1 and 44. All right. Oh, thanks, Nicola. I love that my regulars that are on here every Thursday, they watch my back. They let all my newbies know. It's awesome. I feel like I have little admins helping me out. It's perfect. Okay. All right. Let's grab an oracle and let's see. Okay. I'm going to pin. Okay. Lori Clausen. Lori is a star sender. Thank you for sending the stars. I love it. I seriously don't even know how these stars work. If you guys know, let me know. Facebook sent me a thing saying I was at star status, that I could, you know, request stars, and people have been showering me with these stars, and I guess apparently at the end of the day they turn into cash, and I guess I can use that towards Facebook advertisement. I don't know. I gotta look into it more. So okay, Lori, if you are here, let me know. Let's see. Lori. Okay, Lori is 17, Oracle 17. Okay. All right, my friend. Let's see what Oracle says for you. Okay, and Lori's here. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so anytime I pull Oracle, I'm not going to just read it to you. I'm going to elaborate a little bit and tell you what I'm seeing and why this card was pulled for you. So I really feel, Lori, that when I see this card and I connect with you, interesting enough, this card is a full moon card, and it's a full moon in Virgo, but if you're Virgo, Lori, oh my gosh, I seriously will have chills from head to toe, because I don't know, you have to let me know what your sign is, Lori, but we just had the full super moon, and I feel like energies are so crazy right now. Tensions are high, weird things are going on. My whole family, I kid you not, my whole family within the last couple weeks had crazy stuff happening. People were in car accidents, people were in the hospital. I mean, my daughter had an incident. I'm not gonna even tell you, but there was stuff going on with my daughter. So anyway, this whole new this whole full moon is just causing so much crazy energy. Lori said Cancer. Okay, so no, don't be sorry. I think that it would be crazy if you were Virgo and that card pulled, but So I really feel for you, Lori, that this card, I feel like you might be in this kind of emotional rut, I guess. And I, that sounds so harsh, but I just feel like you might be in this emotional rut of, you know, so much going on, and feeling overwhelmed, and, you know, people pulling at you at 10 different directions, and, you know, just feeling like you can't get a freaking break, right? And, you know, sometimes it takes others to validate us, and sometimes we don't get that validation, and when we don't get that validation, we feel like, you know, gosh, am I useless? Am I just here just to be here? What is my purpose? What is my passion? And I feel like you so needed to pull this card today, Lori. I feel like this is so perfect for you, because I feel like you are doubting yourself. I feel like you are doubting your purpose. And at this point, I feel like that's why I was drawn to you, because you really needed this oracle to pull, and you really needed this moment. So oracle for you, Lori, like I said, is the full moon. So unlike our crazy family issues that we had, unlike the crazy stuff we had, there is oh, hang on, Alexis, Mandy, okay. Oh yeah, Alexis, it wasn't Mandy, it was JC. It was the stuff with JC. So yeah, Mandy's okay. Sorry, I had to answer that really quick. But so I feel like with you, Lori, unlike the full moon causing crazy energy, I feel like it was that moment of shift in energy for you in a very good positive way. So your oracle card says, Lori, that you are good enough. Isn't that so awesome? And I feel like more than anything, that oracle card pulled for you is validation of how amazing you are, and that you are good enough, right? No matter what crazy stuff comes at you in this world, just know that you are good enough and you're doing an amazing job. So hang in there. I always say, keep on swimming. Just keep swimming, man. I mean, if you're a mom, if you're a wife, if, you know, I mean, it's busy, right? Whether you're a dad, a husband, it's just, I feel like our lives are so crazy right now. But I'll tell you what, I'm getting excited that things are getting a little bit better with COVID, for sure. At least I feel like they're getting better. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate you being here. Let me unpin Lori. Okay. Let's grab, how about we do another oracle? And then we'll do more tarot. Yes. Yes, JC is doing better, Alexis. She is. Yeah, thank goodness. Oh, that was just awful. Let's see if I... Oh my gosh, Michael, I'm so sorry. Gosh, I'm telling you, this stuff is crazy. Okay, let's see. So Oracle is between 1 and 44. I love all these people validating that this new moon, or I mean the full moon, has been crazy. Now I just know it's not just me, that I wasn't having all this crazy stuff happening. Okay, let's, ooh, I really like this name. Dixie Sparks Lister. Dixie, oh my gosh, I love that name. And I was also drawn to you for some reason. So Dixie Sparks Lister, 43 Oracle. Okay, let's grab your Oracle. And then if you're here, Dixie, please let me know. Perfect. Okay, all right. Sometimes my comments are slow, so I'll give it just a minute here. So Dixie, if you're here, my friend, let me know. And I just saw a comment I'm going to read just really quick. Oh my goodness, I just saw Linda's comment. I'm so sorry about your grandkids. Man, I'll tell you what, I do so many readings for moms and dads who have lost their children to suicide, and it seriously has opened my eyes up to the extreme issues that we have. And Utah has a very high suicide rate. It's awful. And, you know, I guess I was a little naive about how bad it was, I guess. So my heart goes out to you, and I'm so sorry you lost your grandchildren to suicide. It's so scary when your children are having suicidal ideations and all of that. So I can definitely feel a little bit of your pain, and I'll just leave it at that. So, all right, guys. Okay, so yes, Brockman. Yeah, Brockman Heather said suicide affects everyone. You're absolutely right. It affects everybody in all directions. It's so hard, and my heart goes out to everybody in any aspect of it for sure. So. Okay, all right. So Dixie, I saw Dixie's here. So for you, Dixie, what I really was feeling is for your oracle card. I feel like you might be under a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of questioning, a lot of the unknown. I feel like there's some tension going on in the family. And I feel like I feel like you like to have some kind of control of things, right? And that's not a bad thing. And I mean this in a very loving way, but I feel like because you love to have control and know, you know, kind of what's going on and how things are going to go and how things are going to happen. I feel like sometimes that can cause us a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of tension. And even sometimes it can cause families to have disputes and you know, communication's not so great. So I definitely feel like this card for you, Dixie, is so perfect for what I feel like is going on with you right now. So I want you to know that whatever the stress is, whatever you're worried about, your oracle is completely validating that nothing will come of this situation. So if there is a crazy kind of, I'm trying to see if you guys can see that. Sometimes it doesn't, it gets blurry. You know, just know that I feel like whatever's happening is going to calm down and everything is going to be okay. So sometimes we put so much stress and energy out that it just makes things so much more difficult at the end of the day. So just know, Oracle validates that nothing will come of the situation. Take a deep breath and just know that the universe will work with you instead of against you, for sure. Okay, all right. So, oh, I love Oracle. They're so fun. Okay, let me unpin, and I need some water. And sorry, I was reading the comments. Thank you guys for your comments about my nails. I just got them done today. Are they kind of fun? I always try to do something fun and bright and springy. So my last ones were bright yellow. They were crazy. Let's see. Let's see. Angela said, definitely agree, hits home for me. I'm so sorry. Seriously, the suicide rate here is just insane, and everywhere for that matter, but it just really affects so many people. Okay, guys, let me see. I'm trying to find, okay. All right, I'm going to do a tarot, and I was trying to find a comment, and I think I might have lost it. There it is. Okay, let's see. Where did you go? I have to always go back and read your comments later because I'll get all like drawn into all your comments. So, hi, Naya. I just saw Naya's here. Okay. So I'm actually going to because I felt so drawn to Linda's comment, that I would love to try to see if we can't get some connection for you, Linda, because there is a lot of energy here, and I feel like I don't know if you're new, Linda. I don't know if I have seen you on my live. For whatever reason, I've just felt drawn to you and saw your comment immediately. So, but Dixie said, you are right on. You are right on spot. Everything you said is true. Thank you so much. You're so welcome. You are so welcome. Okay. All right. And Linda Kelly, let's see. Sorry guys. Linda Kelly. Okay, Linda's here. Oh my gosh. Hang on. Sorry guys. I'm trying to bring these comments. Okay, and Linda said she is new. Okay. Oh, Linda Nelms is new. My gosh, we got lots of Lindas. Oh my gosh. I keep freezing up. Ooh. Okay, I am not kidding you. My phone is going crazy. So that might be a good thing. Anytime my phone goes crazy, it's because we've got some crazy energy in the room. So, okay, so Linda Kelly, one thing that I like to do is try to raise the vibrations from you and also from me. I definitely have, I've raised my vibrations by doing the readings and connecting. But so what I want to do for you, Linda, is really focus on your energy and what I feel like I'm seeing. I know you're there, and we're doing this virtual, but I still feel like I can get that connection and hopefully get some kind of validation about your grandchildren. So what I think I'd like to do, and this is kind of different for me. This is not my norm. So, Linda, will you just right now please comment and give me two numbers between 1 and 76. I'm going to give you till 76, unlike when I normally do. Two numbers between 1 and 76. I definitely recommend that they have some significance to the grandchildren. That way we have that energy coming from the cards as well. So I'll give you a minute, Linda, while I am kind of focusing and also putting energy into the cards. So Linda Kelly, if you will give me two numbers again between 1 and 76, please. Okay, 17 and 20. Okay, perfect. 17 and 20. 17 and 20. Okay. 17 and 20. I'm going to ask you really quick. Okay, so, oh, Lindsay said, I was thinking maybe those are birthdays. So that's funny that you guys just said that. Because I was going to ask you, Linda, I really feel like your two numbers are their ages. So will you, can you verify or confirm, is 17 and 20 the ages of your grandchildren that we're hoping to have a connection with? Because when I saw your two numbers, I immediately was connected to their age, and that being of significance of why you picked those two numbers. So I would love if, I'm going to make sure I'm not missing any comments. So yes, ages. Okay, perfect. Okay, definitely was already connecting to your two numbers connected to that reason. So I'm going to show you your two cards. ultimately, when I do a connection and try to connect and channel, I won't use your cards as much for sure. So let's see, sorry. Okay. First card for you, Linda, is the Two of Cups. And that card came out of the deck upside down. So that represents the Shadow Seer. And I'm going to show you something interesting about that card. Your second is the Seven of Wands. And that also came out of the deck upside down. I want to show you, for you, Linda, this card that came out of the deck upside down represents two people who were together at one point or another. So I'm going to ask you, the minute that I pulled that card and I saw that, Linda, did your grandchildren go together? Was this, I just feel like either they had taken their lives either together or they took their lives very close in time, whether it was just a couple days, weeks, or months, because I feel like there was some kind of pact, if you will, and the two of them, or one took their life, the other struggled to be without them, and then they passed away and took their life as well. So that was the immediate connection and vision I was getting. Let's see, Linda said a year apart. Okay, perfect. That to me is close together. So that would validate that them being, you know, their deaths being close. A year to me is considered close for sure. So can I ask too, Linda, were these two grandsons? I know you said grandkids, but I keep seeing two men. That doesn't necessarily mean that the two men I'm seeing are your two grandchildren, but I immediately am connecting with two men. I see two men, and I feel the energy, very strongly masculine energy in the room. So that to me validates either that it was two grandsons or that we have two energies of male in the room for sure. So wow. Okay. Sorry guys, my comments are being slow. I want to also show you one more thing that I thought was interesting too. My cards will do some amazing things and will connect. Let's see, granddaughter and grandson, they were brother and sister. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you right now that you have two, or well, if this is connected to you, you have two very strong male energies in the room. Not to say the granddaughter would not come through, but the two strong men that are here, I feel like may be connected as well. So I wanted to show you something really quick. So the first card that you pulled was the Two of Cups, and I showed you that represented the two people, which it can very well be male and female for sure. It also brought up the number 2, which is connected to the 20 that you gave me. Also, the second card is the 17, which is a female, or the 7, I'm sorry, which is the female, which you gave me the number 17. So this is their way of coming through and connecting, you know, that they're pulling numbers and they're helping to show validation of that for sure. So so when I feel these two men, the two male energies here for you, Linda, can you just validate if the 17-year-old was granddaughter, if that was the female? And here's why. Because I feel like the male energy here, I feel is so protective of the female energy, right? The female that passed. Although I'm not feeling her, but I feel that his energy comes through as being very protective. And almost in that way of, even the other male energy is very protective. The other male energy definitely, man, he steps forward even before this male, and his energy stepping forward tells me that this is grandfather or even uncle, but this is someone who is related to your grandson who is also very protective. So I'm going to watch my comments too because I get so wrapped up for sure. So let's see. Sorry guys, I'm reading your comments. So Linda said maybe their grandpa. Okay, so we'll get some more validation, right? Okay. I'm literally sweating now. This is what happens when I start to read and channel. Um, um, so okay. When I do readings and when I start to feel and channel, I will pick up on names, which I don't like to bring up names because names, like, you know, are very cryptic. Names are very hard. But as I've been sitting here trying to hear and pick up on the name, but I keep hearing a very strong M, like Michael, Matt, but there being a very strong M name, Melissa, but there's an M connected to you, to who these people are, and who is trying to come through and channel. But it's a very strong M name for sure. So please let me know if this is validated and connected to you with either one of your grandchildren or with the grandfather. Uh, okay. Okay, I got to read your comments now. Okay, Linda said Mark. Okay, perfect. And can you tell me, Linda, is Mark your grandson or is Mark the grandfather? Because I want to differentiate the two by saying his name. But I do need to know if that is grandson or if this is grandfather. Okay, I got to read comments. I get so wrapped into all of this. 17 is granddaughter. Okay, perfect. So, and grandfather. Okay, perfect. Okay. Okay. And that could very well be why, because grandfather steps forward very strongly, and that's where picking up on that name, I feel like came through so strongly. I feel like grandfather, I feel like Mark is really validating that he was there at the time that that his grandson passed away. When the soul left the physical body, the grandfather is validating that he was there, and that is why I feel like he is coming through so strongly. I feel like your grandson is so shy and hesitant. I feel like he's not wanting to really come forward, that grandfather's kind of wanting to validate for him, if that makes sense. But I feel like he is wanting to really be the messenger, I guess, basically for your grandson, because I feel this hesitance from the grandson. I feel like, though, Mark keeps showing me that grandson has some connection. I feel like there's some connection with the number 9. I feel like he keeps showing me 9. So this would be the month of September, or this is the 9th of the month. And this is how they channel. They'll show me numbers, and there being some kind of validation of that for sure. So Linda said he was shy. Okay, perfect. Definitely feel that even in the spiritual world, he has still got that same personality for sure. What is the number 9 connected to, either grandfather or to him? Because I feel like there's some reason why I'm seeing that number 9 coming through so strongly. Also, I keep hearing the name Christopher, or Christine, but the C, the K, I know this sounds so crazy, but that strong CH or K name, but Christopher or Crystal, but there being some very strong C name or K name being connected, because I feel like I'm hearing that name as well, and that being connected to them, or to your granddaughter. Um, I feel like I feel like your grandson keeps showing me. I keep seeing something to do with baseball, but I keep seeing, like my son played baseball, so they'll put me in situations of my life, and I feel like I keep seeing my son in his uniform when he was younger, and holding the bat. You know how they do pictures with the bat, but there being some connection with baseball connected to him. So, um, let's see. No idea on 9. That's okay. Um, that is okay. Chris is an uncle. Okay, perfect. Keep the 9 in mind, because there's some reason why that 9 was coming through. Again, it can really represent 9 years ago. It can represent 2009, but there's some reason why the 9 is coming through so strongly for the two of them. And that also baseball. Like I said, I see my son in his uniform, so they'll do that. They'll show me visions of things that happened in my personal life. Um, Linda said, family is full on okay, perfect. I love it. So this is his validation, right, of wanting to, share things that only you know, in order to give you comfort that this is them, right, and validation for sure. So, okay. Um, your grandson keeps giving me this feeling of, I have this very strong pain in my chest, and I almost feel like my chest is, it's restricting my breathing, and I'm struggling. I feel like almost like I'm having a hard time. Almost like this may be filling up with fluid. So this could be grandfather, or this could be your grandson. But I feel like the way that he passed, that the chest had something to do with the chest. So if that is uh, a connection of how grandfather or grandson passed, but I feel like my chest is literally hurting, and I'm struggling to catch my breath. So let's see. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to read comments that have come through. Janae, maybe his baseball jersey number. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, that 9 being some significance for him for sure. So I know numbers are tough, because sometimes this is overwhelming. But tell me, Linda, what the chest pain is. I'm not sure exactly why, or who this is for, but the connection with the chest pain, being very predominant, being very strong for sure. So, let's see. Sorry, I'm making sure my comments are coming through. Um, was there, I feel like that they're showing me something to do with like wristband, or like bracelets that were made, or but there being something very significant about their memory being, being honored, but there being bracelets or tattoos, but something with the wrist. I'm not sure if you know what this is about, but there being some connection with their memory, and people having, things made in order, and people wore them at their funeral or their services. But um, let's see. Sorry, guys, I got to read your comments here. Denmark. Let's see. Okay. For sure. It could very well be the heart attack if he passed from a heart attack, for sure. Um, uh, but there being something that was done in memory. So Linda said, I have a wrist tattoo with their names. Okay, perfect. I love it. Exactly what I wanted to hear. Why I'm picking up on the wrist. So just know that this is their way again of wanting you to know that they see the stuff that's going on even in the spiritual world, that they see, you know, you and that for sure. So okay. Um, I keep, I don't know if I keep on hearing like a nickname, but I'm trying to pick up on what it is. But I keep hearing like Cooper or Hooper. But I know this sounds so bizarre. I get it, but I have to tell you what I'm hearing. But I hear the name like Cooper or Hooper or something of that name, and almost comically like laughing. There's something funny about that name being connected with them, and whether this was, you know, something to do with the baseball, but almost like that funny connection with the guys, right? The be, you know, kind of their funny name. I know it sounds so bizarre, but I have to tell you as I'm seeing it, and what they're communicating to me. Um, um, when spirit shows me pill bottles or connected to a medication, it tells me that there was a passing due to either medication being taken incorrectly or a medication that was taken that they could not take because of an allergy. But I feel like that spirit is showing me a pill bottle, and that being some connection to their passing. Okay. um let's see. Righty right. Oh, I love it. I love it. That's perfect. Right, that nickname, right, of what is connected to them for him for baseball. Okay. Um, okay. It's so hard when I'm doing virtual because I feel like I get so much and I don't want to go too fast. So, but I feel I just feel that this pill, I feel the overdose may be related to your granddaughter. I just feel like there's something about the overdose, the pills, but I feel like I'm being pulled a different direction. So that tells me it may be connected to someone else. Their mom was addicted to pain pills. Okay. And that could very well be why I feel like it's connected somewhere else for sure, right? And them validating that for sure. And that being an issue of stuff that is going on, uh, you know, with their life, you know, and what they had to deal with for sure. So, um, um, I feel like it's interesting because I just don't feel your granddaughter as much as I feel your grandson. But I feel your grandson and you had this very strong, not that you didn't with your granddaughter, but I feel like, Linda, you had this strong connection with your grandson, maybe a little bit different and than the granddaughter, because I feel like your grandson, I feel like he's so apologetic and just um, sees, you know, the hurt you're going through, the pain, and I feel like when I see your energy together, it's that very strong, almost like, you know, first grandson, right? First grandchild, you know, but that kind of unique energy between the two of you. Um, but I feel like he keeps bringing up 2 years. Was this 2 years ago? What's with 2 years? Because I literally hear like him saying 2 years. I don't know what this is about, but I like, again, telling you what I'm hearing. Um, uh, okay. I also feel like he's showing me something to do with, um, again, the heart was the issues I was picking up on earlier, but also my neck and restricted breathing. But there being something about the neck and restricted breathing, which would take me to if he hung himself. I'm sorry, I don't mean to bring up these details, but I have to tell you what they're showing me. But there being something to do with the neck, because I feel like he keeps pointing to the neck area, and that being something connected to him or sisters passing. Um, uh, um, oh my gosh, sorry, I'm trying to focus on what I'm seeing, but so tell me, Linda, is are these children, is this your son's children? Because I feel like that your grandson's bringing up dad, and I feel like there's something about dad and connected to you. So this would tell me that possibly that these are your son's children, but there being that connection with why I feel like your grandson keeps saying that his dad is your son. Also, I feel like he's bringing up the namesake being connected. So, um, Linda said they both hung themselves. Okay, okay. Um, Linda said he lived with me and he was very apologetic. Okay, 6 years ago. Okay, okay. I don't know what the 2 years about is, but unless they're showing me the two of them, and that's how they both passed. Um, sorry, I've got so many comments coming through. Um, yeah, it's so much energy, Linda, and so I literally feel like I'm being pulled from all these different directions, and this, you know, almost this excitement to want to share so much. And sometimes it's like being in a room full of a bunch of people talking, and you have to like try to, you know, filter out what you're hearing, and you know, and even the stuff that you're seeing. So but uh, okay, sorry. I just want to make sure I'm not missing your comments, Linda. Um, yeah, so Priscilla said, did he live with her for 2 years? Yeah, there's something about 2 years that he keeps bringing up, Linda. I'm not sure what the 2 years is about, but I agree that may be that connection of the 2 years. So, um, uh, also, I feel like, okay, um, I feel like your grandson is bringing up, okay, because they'll put me in my memories of things that I've been through, but I feel like he's bringing up something about his graduation and there being something very unique that you did for his graduation when he graduated, whether this from high school or college, but and probably more high school, but I feel like there's something about graduation, but there being something very funny that he loved, and this is a memory that only you will know, but there being something about graduation and him and you, and that being another way of him validating who stuff that's happened in his life, and memories that he has. Um, Also, I feel like I keep hearing Sean or Shane, but it's the SH name, but there being an SH name connected as well. So keep that in mind, but there's a very strong SH name connected as well. Um, um, and did you used to make him like, I feel like he's showing me like PB&J sandwiches, or there being something very specific you would make for him all the time. Like he would get up and you'd make breakfast or you would make peanut butter jelly sandwiches. But I feel like he's showing me that, there's something that he loved that you made for him all the time. And that being something that he wants to share with you that he just loved that you did all the time, because I feel like he's showing me this almost like he's starting to kind of come out and want to share, even though he's very hesitant, but that being something of significance as well. So oh gosh, I hope I didn't freeze. Oh, I'm sorry. I get frozen. Am I back? Please tell me if I'm back. I'm so sorry. Oh my good Lord. See, this is their way of messing with my phone. So Linda, what I was saying is, uh, what is this that your grandson is wanting to share about the food, or the peanut butter and jelly is what I kept seeing. So he said he picked whatever he wanted. Okay, perfect. And that's probably his way of just, showing and saying that, that, you spoiled him for sure. So that for sure would make sense of why he was bringing that up. But can you tell me who the SH name is? Do you know who this is? Because I feel like, Linda, that the SH name is so strong, and that being connected, I feel like it's from your grandson, so that Sean or Shane, but that SH name being connected to him. And that was one thing I was saying when I froze, I believe. Also, the number 27, 27, 27 being connected. I don't get double digits very often, but the 27th of the month, or 27, but keep that number in mind as well, because there's some reason why that number keeps coming up. Also, I feel like he wants to mention the hair. I feel like he's mentioning either your hair, you changed your hair, or he was very like particular about his hair, because I feel like he's holding his hair and laughing about the hair. So if this is about you changed your hair, or you he changed his hair, or he loved something about, he was so obsessed with his hair, but there being something about that for sure. It reminds me of my son, who is very particular about how his hair looks. So, yeah, and I don't know, keep in mind that SH name, hun, because there's some reason for that too. Linda said, my hair was two colors and spiked. Perfect. Perfect. So, this, I feel like that's exactly what he's trying to say, something about the hair. Also, uh, do you know what the memory about oysters is? What's the oysters memory? Why am I seeing oysters? so bizarre, right? I'll see weird stuff, but oysters for sure. Um, and I hate oysters. I think they're nasty. But again, I don't know what this is about. I have to just tell you that I feel like he's showing me something with oysters. Um, do you have a picture of him sitting right by you now, Linda? Because I feel like he's literally showing me um, you sitting in a chair, but there being a photo, even maybe of the two of them. But I feel like that I'm seeing you and him standing next to each other. But this could very well represent a photo. But I feel like he's putting me in a place of you and then him, and almost to well, I keep going to the right, but there being something about the picture, and you and him being there for sure. So um, let's see. Okay. Oh, perfect. Okay. Um, okay. Um, he's showing me a memory of um, did you do were you always embarrassing him? Because I feel like he's saying, I miss the times you embarrassed me. Um, Literally just heard him say, I miss the times of embarrassment, or I miss the times you embarrassed me. I don't know, if you were dancing or singing, but there's been something I feel like he's showing me. And now starting to come out of his shell and not being so shy, but wanting to validate about there being something of, he hated being embarrassed or being something of that too. So, um, picture or ashes for sure. Absolutely. Um, okay, I'm just reading. Linda said no oysters. Okay, I don't know what the oysters are about, but keep it in mind. I'm telling you, it will make sense for sure. So, but again, some memory about the embarrassment. Yes, calling him righty right in front of his friends. Okay, perfect. Um, so I just feel I know that you I know we're at 8 o'clock already, but um, I know sometimes people get upset or disappointed or ask the question why certain people don't come through. And I just feel in my heart that people will come through when they feel like you need them. And not saying that you don't need the granddaughter, right? Your granddaughter, but I feel this strong connection between you and your grandson, that I feel that that strong connection was why he came through first, and only today. But him, even validating how they passed, and that connection. So, but I feel like he's so protected by grandfather. I feel like he's got another female with him, not your granddaughter, but another female. I feel like I was picking up on. Didn't get much information, but I just want you to know, Linda, that even though granddaughter didn't come through, please know that they're always around you, right? They're always there to watch over you. I feel that so much at peace, even though they both had taken their lives, but I feel like that they are very much at peace and happy and not lost, not stuck, no unfinished business. I just feel like that they are in a very comfortable place right now for sure. So, um, you know, I would not doubt if you don't feel them around you because of how strongly their energy was even here. So, um, but I could go on forever, as many know. And I've got to go eat dinner. My husband cooked an amazing dinner tonight. So I hope that little bit, Linda, helped you. I try to get as much as I can in such a short amount of time. So, but if ever anyone is interested in wanting to set up a 1 hour reading, private reading, we can do them over Zoom. And we can also do them in person if you're in the state of Utah. I have a beautiful studio here, very private. one last thing, I do have a special going on right now for Mother's Day. I have beautiful gift certificates. You can see that there. And this, you know, giving the gift of a reading, I feel is so unique and definitely something that will not be duplicated and will leave them with it, hopefully leave them with a beautiful reading and impression. So if you're interested in wanting to purchase a gift certificate, the 1 hour reading is only $45. I have dropped it tremendously. A lot of people know that readers are up in the hundreds, but $45 for 1 hour reading. You have to purchase the gift certificate between now and Friday. So message me and let me know if you would like to purchase the gift certificate, and we'll get that. I can mail it out to you with no problem there too. So anyway, I think that's everything. But anyway, thank you. I appreciate you, Linda, for being here. Thank you for being so vulnerable and honest with me and trusting me to do your reading. It means so much for sure. So I will see you guys next week, 6:30, same time, same day. And yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you then. Okay, love and light to you all. Bye-bye.